Hello and welcome to the Maiden Spell character guides. This is where I go over everything you could possibly need to know about any given character, from their basic spells all the way up to advanced strategies. If you're new to the game or you're looking to improve on it, you've come to the right place. Today, we'll be focus firing at the Lich of Flowers. Miss Lich has a couple of established playstyles, however, her bullets always remain the same. In fact, that's exactly what they do. Lich is a set play character, focusing on cornering the opponent and limiting their options. Lich's basic attack is called Mini Shotgun. Pressing the button fires 3 bullets, they spread over time, 1 second cooldown, shot type minor, and here is the wiki. While not too impressive on its own, as its name implies, it's very useful in close quarters. And this is why aggro Lich works.
Yeah, I'm known as the pioneer and the perfecter of aggro Lich. It's a mini shotgun that is very slow moving, so it has a very small dead zone. And as a result, super close bullets will hit you.
Other than that, you will also use it to clog up your other setups, including your wide attack, which is called Ring Around the Rosies. Pressing the button spawns 2 rings, can be comboed 4 times for a total of 8 rings. Movement speed is cut down to 25%. Every ring is made of 14 bullets plus 1 bullet per every previous ring. Lasts for 12 seconds, and here's some Rose Wiki. This move covers the whole screen with bullets, and it's very useful because of it. And while the inner circle does have gaps in it, it's very dense. Most people are not gonna try to move through it, and even if they do, you have your basic attack to set them up. What the fuck is going on?
This is a cage fight, ladies and gentlemen.
Offensive special is called The Boys. Pressing the button spawns a boy. You can have a maximum of 4 boys, spawning a 5th one deletes the first. Boys lasts for 21 seconds, has their own hitbox and fires every 1.8 seconds for a total of 12 shots. 12% slow, 4 second cooldown, and a wiki for the boys. Whew. Keeping 4 boys out at all times is gonna be one of your main priorities. However, notice how easy they are to dodge when they're lined up like this.
Placing butterflies vertically is better because that means the shots will come from top and the bottom, 2 different angles, because normal horizontal placing may not always work. You don't have any safe area. You cannot go to the bottom, you cannot go to the top, you cannot go to this side, and every bullet will come and chase you.
As a side note, focus firing the boys spawns them on top of you instead of in front of you, which is useful for perfectly clogging up escape paths. And last but certainly not least, we have her defensive special, Flower. Releasing the button spawns a flower. The flower destroys any and all enemy bullets within it, grants you invincibility and a sweet 20% speed boost. Flower has a hitbox, it stays on screen for 20 seconds, has a 10-second cooldown, and here is some gardening wiki. Now notice I said releasing. Holding the button increases the flower's size to insane, and I do mean insane, size. If you're going for a bigger flower though, make sure the opponent is occupied with the boys. Another great trick is to charge the flower right after hitting the opponent, as they can't retaliate until they are fully recovered. Right, that does it for the spells. Now let's talk about how you want to use them and some playstyles. Right off the bat, there are ways to seize the advantage.
So the most basic startup is immediately flower, wide, butterfly. You immediately set up the whole mini wall and you set up everything. Flower into wide and then immediately following up with butterfly is the default startup for Lich.
The reason why you go in this order specifically is because flower gives you 20% extra movement speed, which helps you position your wide, while the hitbox itself prevents the opponent from chasing. Wide is valuable to have out on the field, but it slows you down for 75%. The boys, however, have us covered.
Normally wide slows you down, but butterfly overrides your slow. And as a result, Lich becomes a very smooth character to move.
We cannot stress enough how important it is to cancel your wides. In fact, go into training mode and try this out. It's a world of difference. Always look to wide cancel when using your wide. Here's a list of character-specific starters that are particularly nasty, but my favorite has got to be Maven's specialty.
It is already known as the Maiden Spell, and I love it.
Making waves out here. Oh lord.
Yeah, I can do that.
Now that you set yourself on the right foot, it's time to think about your next course of action. We encourage you to play the character the way that suits you. Maven likes to be aggressive, while Illy likes to be defensive. To each their own. With that said, here are some guidelines for those looking for a head start.
There are 3 playstyles for Lich. Passive, aggro, aggressive, and reverse Lich. Which I named it as well. Now, passive Lich, as you can guess, passive Lich tries to just place up a wall, place up the butterflies, and tries to stall the game and make sure the game reaches the end game. And passive Lich, as you can guess, doesn't try to move towards you, doesn't try to do anything crazy. However, they keep up the wall, they keep up the butterflies, they keep up the pressure. The passive Lich works really well against Storm Beast and Dreadroom Higher. Works very well, very well. Aggro Lich tries to come close to you while abusing your situation to dodge other bullets. I pressure you, but at the same time I come close to you. So not only you have to dodge my other bullets, but you also have to dodge me.
You're essentially a missile too.
Yeah.
Aggro Lich is particularly strong against Silent Red Hood.
Now, Reverse Lich is the completely opposite approach to Lich's main, default playstyle. Normally, Lich tries to pressure you and tries to restrict your movement. However, Reverse Lich doesn't do that. Instead, Reverse Lich just frees herself up even more. Instead of trying to restrict your movement, Reverse Lich tries to free up her own movement.
But this is pretty close to passive Lich.
Very close, but the main difference actually is that with passive Lich, what you want to do is very obvious. You want to make up a wall, so they can guess what you want to do. However, in Reverse Lich, you have the freedom of movement. You can use your flower whenever you want, so they cannot make up a guess. They cannot set up a main game plan against you. You're trying to just survive. Reverse Lich works really well against Royal Arcanist and Hero of Frost.
And with that, we have reached the end of the video. Hopefully you found it useful. If you did, a like would be super appreciated. Special thanks goes to Maven for sharing his insights. And before I go, I would highly suggest you check out the official Maiden Spell Discord server. They have regular tournaments for pros and new players alike, and they have people like Maven always there to give answers and feedback, or simply hang out. This is The Night Zombie, signing out.